Hi guys, welcome back to Papa Prepper. T here. My special guest tonight is Hutch Homestead for Therapy Thursday. Um, he's come over to just chat with us for a while and ask you guys to go check out his channel and subscribe. Really good content, good guy. Most of you probably already know him. He's everywhere.
Don't know me.
Cat Lady Prepper 23, hello. Prepping Plumber.
Cat Lady 23 meow. You gotta say the whole thing.
Prepping Plumber. I seen that. Did you see him playing music, playing the guitar and singing?
Oh
yeah, a couple hours ago. Northern Girl Hobby. She already wants to know if you brought your blow up doll.
Hey, I got that tucked back in the corner. You mind your business.
Independent Marine 3522. Hello. Let's see. Green Thumb Prepper. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Glad you got that channel up and going, man. Let's see. I'm trying to get down through here. Just wanting to freeze or something. Maine's Legacy. Hello. Glad you got your power back. See who else we got in here. Mrs. Prepping Plumber. Thanks for coming. Terry B. Hello. Rebecca Phillips. Hello. Good to see you. I think that's S.J. Mullen. Hello. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
Hey, calm down. Dogs are tearing up the bedroom.
And Be Charming. Hello. Good to see you. And Mrs. Papa Prepper. Uh-oh. We got to behave. Laura Ian. Hello. All right. So you want to go ahead and take a minute and tell everybody about your channel and, you know, about you and
Go. Well, basically, I'm kind of a lifestyle prepper homesteader kind of channel. About 4 years ago, I decided to get away from the city. I just bought some raw land and I sold everything and just jumped into it and was like, the hell with it. Let me try it. So
that's admirable.
4 years later.
That's a lot. I mean, that's what a lot of people want to do, but don't have the stones to do. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. Somebody actually just
the power's all in the beard. You got to have a beard to be able to do this. So
yeah, I shaved after hunting season. I grow it out for about 4 months and then it gets shaved off.
I shaved about 13 years ago or so for my wife for Valentine's Day. And I look like I should be driving a creeper van. So I'm like, nope, never happening again.
That's what I've been told when I shave everything off, yeah. So what got you to the point of just, you know, like, I'm done, I'm out of here, we're hitting the sticks, we're starting over? Just what got you?
I grew up with, you know, full-blown backwoods, moonshine making hillbillies on my mom's side and bikers, truckers, and convicts on my dad's side from the city. So I grew up in that whole tough guy, you know, talk shit, you know, all that, you know, fighting and disrespect and everything. And then I just got to the point where I got to a certain age. I see everybody and their mama wants to be, you know, a killer and a tough guy. And I'm like, man, I just can't do it anymore. I don't have the patience to deal with people. That's
right. I can't talk tonight. So Prepper, what's up? Thanks for coming. There was another one here. Penny D, hello. Mojo Man, 1965. Good to see you, brother. Anna W, hello. Good to see you. Snark and Substance. Good to see you.
Come on, go. Go eat the cat. Do something. Get a hobby, bro.
So you said we was going to talk music tonight too.
Hey, yeah, let's do it.
What do you got on your mind? We
Talk
all
anything. I literally listen to every single thing except for the. I can't do the hip hop. I like the beats, but I'm a purist when it comes to country. It should be country. You shouldn't rap in it. That's just me.
I like
But
some.
yeah.
I like Upchurch. That's about it. Ryan Upchurch. I really like him, but
I like that. I know last night after you guys got off, I went on there and I listened to that Upchurch, the Hillbilly, just because I like that cut.
Yeah.
You know, that's me all day long.
Uh-oh, they done seen your puppy. It's on now.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. My wife's baby.
Denham Jones, Prepping Plumber says, I haven't listened to him yet. Or them. Luke Combs, that's good.
Yeah, I don't think I've really listened, like anything in the last 10 years, I don't think that I've actually listened to, with the exception of, I found a few good new outlaw country stuff, that doesn't get played on mainstream. And I've been kind of rocking with that. But for the most part, I like some old, that old country that sounds like it should be in a creepy, scary movie that's just the twangy, 1930s.
Steel guitar.
I love that.
Oh, yeah. And I like I call it swamp music. You know what I mean? Like the bayou kind of sound, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like that dirty. I like the dark, kind of creepy sounding, Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can't do the bro country. And I can't do it.
I do like Luke Combs and Eric Church. But other than that, real country is about dead. It's almost.
There's a Eric Church that I like. As soon as somebody starts talking about politics and shit, it just completely shuts me off. I can't see nothing but politics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, Garth Brooks showing up at the inauguration. It's like, what? Delete.
Yeah, he's one of those. It's like, I'm weird. Garth Brooks, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, overrated as hell. Bob Dylan sucks. Stupidest music I've ever heard in my life. I don't understand why some of these people get on board with that stuff.
Yeah, I'm Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, that's
even Willie, even though he flipped on us.
Yeah. That's one of those things. You grew up with him, so it's kind of like, even if you want to be mad at him, you can't because it's too many memories from childhood.
And still Willie Nelson.
I feel the same way about Dolly Parton. I cannot stand that woman. But damn it, you give me some Hard Candy Christmas or Coat of Many Colors, I'm gonna listen to it.
Absolutely. There's one, and I'll probably catch some flack for this, but I cannot stand Reba McEntire.
I know I was going to ask you about that. I seen you.
I can't stand it. I can't stand her voice. I don't know. I just can't do it.
My grandma used to watch. They had those Jesus channels that have the little prayer groups, different prayer shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister, Reba McEntire's sister, has her own outside church TV show. My grandma used to watch that stuff all the time. She sounds and looks exactly like her.
Poor woman.
I know, that's why I can't get into it. I like, it's gonna make it sound messed up, but I really don't like female singers too much. Not too much. I mean, the Judds I'll listen to, and who's that little short chick, Miranda Lambert, some of her stuff, her newer stuff. For the most part, I just can't get into female singers really. I mean, there's exceptions here and there, but
Be Charming says Loretta Lynn. Now I do love some Loretta Lynn. Patsy Cline.
Tammy Wynette.
Oh yeah.
Some Roseanne Cash. I can do some stuff like that, yeah.
Prepping Plumber said Fancy done let Papa down. Yeah, I can't. I just can't do it.
I know it's every time they play it around here. We used to have a station that's because where we're at, depending on which way the wind's blowing and how many clouds we got in the sky is what radio station we pick up. So
Right.
we've got city, we got Springfield. Sometimes we can get Kansas City, you know, so it's just a mix. But we got a local station that plays nothing but, you know, Merle, Hank, you know, Hank Sr., you know, old stuff. And every once in a while they'll throw some Reba on, and it's always that she wants to leave her husband. She's always depressed. Her old man's always cheating on her. Damn, get a divorce, lady.
And C says a lot of female singers have a voice pitch that hurts my ears. Haha.
See, my thing, a lot of them just sound exactly the same.
They
It's
do.
the cookie songs that get me, you know, because like that one, the new one, Miranda Lambert has got. I can't remember what the like Tequila does. You heard that one?
Uh-uh.
Well, that one, the way that flows, just that's what made me a fan of her. Just the way that you got to listen to it. It's addictive. Just that beat.
I like Gunpowder and Lead and White Liar. White Liar, I think that song.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I no.
Name said Dwight Yoakam. I do. I love some Dwight Yoakam.
I can do some Dwight. I know here lately the newest stuff is the Cody Jinks, Sturgill Simpson, and Tyler Childers.
I haven't heard. I don't think I've heard any of that.
That's that new outlaw country, and you got Gethin Jenkins too. He also does some nice stuff. And you got Whitey Morgan in the 78s. That's all brand new, you know, old school sounding steel guitar. You know, just outlaw country. You know.
Nice. Uh-oh, I missed some people. Susie D. Hello. Michigan Faith Prepper. Hello. Michigan Outpost 231 says, hey, Papa, here from Prepper Nation. Well, thank you for coming by. Glad to have you. Comrade Radio Prepper, how's it going? SHTF Engineering, good to see you.
Give me 1 second.
You're good. Metal for breakfast. I think they're speaking an alien language between them.
The four-wheeler driving up my road. I had to make sure ain't nobody coming in my driveway.
Kenny D asks, so when are we going to hear some more Papa Prepper music? I don't know. Whenever it hits me, that's how I roll.
You know, eventually you're just going to have to sing one live, right? Just to get it over with.
No, it ain't going to happen.
Oh, it will happen.
Nah, probably not.
In about 2 or 3 weeks or so, you're going to be like, man, I don't want to put out a video. Damn, I'm just going to sing.
Thank you, Amici. I appreciate it. Let's get Hutch to sing. I bet Hutch can sing. Sing some Reba. Sing some Reba for me, Hutch.
Y'all don't want none of that. For your own protection.
So I checked out. Well, I didn't check out. I think I've watched all your videos. I actually binge watched you one day to get caught up. But you was talking about the land and stuff down there. Like I can't remember exactly how much, but how cheap was it? Like,
well, the land that's right next to me, that's touching our property, was 5 acres, and it sold for $4,700.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Man, is it all hill, or is any of it kind of workable, or?
If it was attached to my land, it would be perfect. But as it is now, if somebody just wanted to put a house on it, like a modular, and then not have any yard at all, it would be perfect. But as far as you get about 100 foot in or so, and then it just drops like this.
So it's really not homesteadable.
Yeah, because where I'm at the tippy top of the hill. Like the literal high point is, right out here 20 feet from the driveway. So
Right.
everything here is just, yeah, it gets pretty bad. We got lucky to where we're at because we don't have too much of a drop. Our property line on the side is like 250, 260 foot. And from the front to the back, it's about a 7.5 foot drop.
That's not too bad. Cheryl Bishop, God bless, from Christmas Valley, Oregon. That's a cool name. Thanks for being here. East Kentucky, man, I checked out your band. I really like that song. That was really good. I left you a comment on it.
So you got young ones at the house, kids and all that stuff?
No, I've got one daughter and she's 19. So me and the wife we're wanting to start homesteading. I think we're going to end up just staying where we're at. I mean,
well, with that negative attitude, you will.
No, I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't here. It's more populated than I would like to be, but I mean, it's not a bad place. We live in just people like everybody knows everybody, and they know anything you do.
See, that's what drives me crazy. That's the thing I hate most about the small town is because everybody keeps talking about, people are social animals and group animals. No, I want to be deep in the woods, left the hell alone. If I never saw another person again, it wouldn't feelings a bit.
Yeah, I definitely. I want a homestead so bad.
Yeah, the way we're set up here, because we've only got 3 acres here, and the way we're going, even with the mistakes, it'll be less than 3 years. Everything will be paid off. And hopefully the crops and everything are making enough money because the only bill I'll have is property tax. And it's so far the most expensive property tax we've ever had has been like $113. So I can sell cans and pay that. You know what I mean?
All right.
So any money I make off the produce and the crafts and all that other stuff is just pure profit. So eventually, once it's up to where I'm actually making a decent, amount of money off of this property, I want to find at least 20 acres deeper into the woods, and I'll just let the boy keep this as long as he keeps the farm going. That way I can live my lifestyle. I'll just get a bike and a camper. Me and the old lady will just live down in the trees forever. Take a road trip.
That's impressive, man, that he's that young and wanting to take on that kind of responsibility and, already wanting to get started. That's why I told him or told you, just bring him on with you. That'd be awesome. But
yeah, that's if he keeps going on the way he's going now, because he's only 16. We took him out to get homeschooled here in October. We took him out, but before then, he in 9th grade he hit the 1,000-pound club on the for the football team. You know what I mean? So he's out there killing seniors like it ain't nothing.
Right.
Straight A's. I mean, he gets a B and he kicks his own ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know it gets to the point because when I grew up, I got whoopings, and it pisses me off because I'm like, man, you just need to do something once just to make me mad at you because you're annoying the hell out of me. Like,
nobody is that perfect. Come on.
Like, I know you're sneaking around doing something. Yeah, when he was 8, he downloaded the ASVAB by himself, and then started doing the PT training every morning before the bus picked him up for school. And he's wanting to be in Marine since he was like 6.
That's good. We got blessed too. I catch myself being pretty hard on her, but she's 19 years old. She's never been in trouble, never, she's still a little girl, if you know what I mean. So,
That's why he's spoiled as hell. It'd be all bad if I had a daughter. It would, yeah, it'd be bad.
It's rough, man. I'm telling you. It's not, I mean, it's great, but at the same time, man, it gets rough.
Because you know they're walking over you, but you just can't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep. Combat Bacon 315. Hello. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you.
But yeah, if he keeps on the track he's going, by the time he's 21, he could be 100% debt-free land and homeowner, you know, at the age of 21, and literally never have to worry about anything else again in his life. That's what I'm trying to get him to realize. I mean, I think he hears it, but I don't know if he actually grasps the concept or not. You know what I mean? I'm planting seeds, but I got to wait to see if they grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I'm sure the way it sounds, you know, you're not going to have any trouble with that. You know, it's like ours, man. She's already bought like a really nice bedroom suit, and she's buying dishes and cooking utensils and just packing it away, you know, so when she is ready, you know, she's already got all the stuff paid for, don't have to go out and get, you know, stuff on credit or, you know, it's pretty admirable. I mean, I wish I would have been like that when I was 19. It would have saved me a lot of headache.
Yeah, I was nowhere near as responsible as he is. Hell, even now I'm nowhere near as responsible as he is.
Hey, what's up, Graham? Just want to come in here and hear him singing Big Papa by Biggie. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. I don't rap. Julie Cleary, hello. Sparky's Run, hello. Good to see you guys.
I know about 99% of those names so far.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Everybody in here is going to know you because you're everywhere. So I think we all have the same subs. I mean, everybody knows everybody, and they just bounce around.
Yeah.
Hubbing. Hey, no, I pinned your YouTube channel up at the top of the chat, but can one of the mods throw his link up, please?
Yeah, Northern Girl, do your job. I know you got a wrench.
No, there's a couple of them in here. Hey, Autoimmune Prepper, good to see you.
Well, Mams has got a wrench too, doesn't she?
Yep. Scott NC, good to see you.
Somebody needs to have
Prepper, what's up, guy? Huh. What's
Somebody
up?
needs to have names on a live someday.
Need to have who?
Mames Legacy.
Oh, I know. That would be fun.
Mames or Mams?
Mames.
I say both. I don't know which one was right.
It's Mames. I love her channel. I love her. She's like the sweetest woman. Mojo Man 1965. Not me. I'm not a social animal. I'd call myself maybe a pack animal, but I'm definitely not a social animal. Absolutely.
See, that's the thing too. I don't know if it's how I was raised, but every once in a while I've got to, you know, like I can go weeks without talking, like period, without saying a single word, you know, up until I started this YouTube stuff.
Right.
And I like the solitude, you know, just about every month I need to have at least a week and a half of me just not seeing anybody. Wow. I just got that seclusion. I don't know. It's weird.
Graham, come on, man. Come on, man. He puts, and they're doing it, of course. Everyone give him a number one if you want him to sing, and keep doing it until he agrees. Now it's like, not happening, y'all.
15 seconds is not going to kill you.
It could. You don't know that. That's why I tell everybody, it's like, you know, when I throw these videos up, it's usually the 5th or 6th time that I'm, you know, trying to get it right to put it up. So if I go live, you know, and it's screwed up, and everybody's looking at me. Nope.
No, I tried it the other day in the car just to see, because you know I'm trying to go. My channel is going to be limitless. You know what I mean? I don't know where the hell it's going to end up.
Right.
I where it's going to be centered at, but you know it might splinter off in 10,000 different directions. So I was in the car singing to the radio the other day, like, let me just see if I can even stand my own voice first before I even think too far into this. And I was like, no, I'm good. I ain't going to do that.
Who's Be Charming flipping off and why?
Giving you the number one.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Well, thank God he didn't say number two.
That's my favorite emoji.
The little poop.
Have you noticed that since you started YouTube, that whenever, even in your phone text conversations, you use emojis like a 13-year-old girl?
Yep. I've always been bad at that, but yeah, it's gotten worse. You're absolutely right.
I just noticed that the other day because I was going through clearing my phone out to try to make space, and all my text messages is, you know, perfect grammar, period, comma, everything. And then up to like the last month and a half, it's thumbs and smiley faces. I'm like, damn.
What is that? Gary Latona, Bulldog Prepper. Hey, Papa, I hope I'm not too late. Nope. You're right on time. Thanks for coming.
Good thing about a small house, if I got to get up, it's all like within 2 steps.
Absolutely. Yeah. Green Thumb Prepper said emojis are a language now. That's absolutely right. You can have a whole conversation, not hit one letter.
I know, I was thinking about it. I challenge anybody to put out a video. All the creators, put out a video that is nothing but just a picture in the background and nothing but emojis for your words. Do at least a 30-second video talking in nothing but emojis where people actually know what you're saying.
How would you do that, though?
Hey, put that imagination to work.
We have a double lot we own in town and looking for our farm 1 or 2 miles outside of town, but we are off grid. God is good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cheryl Bishop. Keto Homestead with Jess. Hello. Thanks for coming.
See, eventually that's the goal to be out here, is to be 100% off the grid. So the main thing that we got right now is just the power, and the cell phones are the only thing that really keep us attached to the grid. So hopefully within the next 10 years, we can start looking into some solar panels or something like that. That way we can just be, boom, invisible.
Right. Okay, I got to ask. You've probably already been asked. Why is the shower so far away?
Well,
it's like, man, it's cold.
That's where the best location was for the way everything drained.
Gotcha. I
when
figured
we first
to do with the plumbing.
Yeah, there was the outhouse has been in 5 different spots, but that was the most permanent one, because as we cleared it out, we got to move it to a different spot and farther away from the house. You know, since it was an outhouse.
All right.
Shit. So they was like, keep it away from the house. And then one day I just got tired of moving it, and I was like, I'm just going to build it fancy right here, and this is where it's going to stay. So we just built it up.
I was watching with my wife one night, and she's like, I was telling her, you know, like explaining it to her, and she's like, why is the shower so far away? I was like, I don't know. I ought to ask him, but no, I don't want to ask him.
It's 73 foot from the back of the shed. Eventually I'm going to put in like you ever go to like them nature trails that are over like the swampy grasslands, and they got the elevated paths that cut through?
Yeah.
I'm going to build something like that down the
that would be cool.
on the path. Eventually, she wants me to build some kind of, at least like a half breezeway with maybe like 3-foot sidewalls and some kind of roof. That way, on days like today when it is snow, she doesn't have to walk through 2 foot of snow to get to the shower.
Absolutely. Grim Survive. Yeah, I haven't told
any landscaping is going to be redonkulous.
I love landscaping. I love it. I haven't told off any more crazy females today, so yeah. Yeah, if you guys did not see Grim Survival's live stream this morning, go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I was so proud of you, Grim. I kept saying, get him, Grim. Get him, Grim. Did you see it?
Yeah, I was there. I'm Switzerland, man. I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral on that subject.
Can you see that?
I was thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out if people like me or not. Native, just don't be mad in 3 months when I got like triple your numbers. I'm just saying.
Oh, Nat. I'm gonna throw the link up there. Maybe he'll come in here if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't care. I might glitch out and freeze up a little bit.
Well, maybe I shouldn't then. All right, yeah, I won't do it then. He said, "Do it, brother." Well, I probably won't because I don't want Hutch freezing up and all that stuff. Hey, that's a good. What's the ammo look like in your area? Or is there any?
The other day we went to the pawn shops, completely sold out of everything. For some strange reason, the other day they had a box of 9 for I think $28. No, $32. So we grabbed that up, and then Walmart, the only thing they had 1 box of 12 gauge, 2 boxes of 20 gauge, and like 10 boxes of 28 gauge. But that's all there is within a 50-mile radius.
There ain't hardly anything around here. You could go get 12 gauge like it was nothing. Even that's disappearing. I mean, it's
everybody around here's got a 2-box limit on anything. So you get 1 box of 28 gauge and then 1 box of 9, or however they got it.
Yeah.
And you got to go to the store, come back in, do all that. I know when because we bought a 20 gauge single shot breakaway just for the fact that that's the only ammo that we could find, because we got a few other things that we're good on, but you can never have too many.
Right.
So we ended up getting that in a box of 100 20 gauge. I'm not sure what the size is. I think it's not even I think it's some kind of bird shot, but it's all they had, so that's what we got.
Native, I'm the same way, dude. I'd never even heard of a 28 gauge until recently. I seen the ammo and I was like, what? I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, that was the first time I seen it. I had to look at it 3 or 4 times. I was like, is that just a typo? Is that really a 20? Then they just messed it up.
Like, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know anybody who's ever actually heard of it.
I've never seen one.
But I'm not really a big gun guy. I mean, I know how to use them and all that stuff. I'd look at it just like any other tool. It's, fancy hammer, fancy shovel, it's a tool.
They are a tool. I mean, that's exactly what they are. Yeah. Native says the ammo's everywhere, but where are all the 28 gauge shotguns? Yeah, I've never seen one.
I know I was looking at a nice, it was a 10 millimeter sub. Mm-hmm. I don't know guns enough to explain it, but it was like $800. And man, I really considered going to the bank to get a loan just to get that. That thing was pretty. Like, I don't know what it's called, and I don't know how good it shoots, but man, that thing was pretty.
Wait a minute. Papa, you owe Prep and Plumber $400. For what? And that's my wife telling me this. What has she done?
Damn.
Something's wrong here.
Plumber's got that merch.
I've got 3 50-round boxes of 9mm for sale for $400 a box. Oh, I'm good. Thanks for thinking about me, though.
See, that's the thing. The guns that we got, I don't really like. I want a 308 bolt action. I want twin 1911 40 cals, and then I want a Bushmaster 50. And that's my dream list. Those are the only things I've actually looked into that I care about.
Hey, I only, or that's all I want with that list, because that's a pretty sparkly list.
Oh, and a scar. I want a scar. Gotta have a scar.
I don't even own an AR, man. I mean,
my brother's 6 of them. Come out and played with them.
I'd love to have one, but I ain't got the money. I mean, I've got other things, plenty of other things, but an AR I don't have.
Yeah, my brother's got a lot of them. I've got an old school SKS that's just, ugly 6-round clip. Takes a 7.62. It's way too big for down here. So that's pretty much, the biggest thing I got, just because of opportunity. But man, anything in an AK platform, I'm a fan of. I don't care if it's 22.
They're pretty. Graham, I had thought about that, but to be honest with you, he said buy it in parts. I thought about that, but at the same time, I don't know enough to build one. You know what I mean? I'm like you. I mean, I know guns, I know the sizes, I know what they are, I know what they do, I know how to use them. But when it comes to building one, I'd be lost.
Yeah. The last 3 years, my son's been watching those the Polymer 80 kits, and he lived on that stuff. He's just watching shows like that, the 3D printing stuff.
Right.
And he came real close to ordering some, or had me ordering some, but then I was like, man, the sizes you got to get on that thing got to be so precise. I don't even want to take a chance at messing with that stuff.
Right.
I end up backfiring and blowing half my face off.
Good times. SKS is a good weapon, especially when you can run detachable 20-round mag.
I got a banana clip for it, but it's got the the built-on spring that holds 6.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing is heavy.
What? I thought somebody was knocking on the door. Guess not. But yeah. Well, Grim says that he didn't know anything to build it either. He just watched YouTube and got it done. It's just, to me, like you was just saying, it just seems like it's something you don't want to just kind of,
That and electricity. It took me forever. I ended up wiring this entire thing by myself from watching YouTube. But man, I waited and hesitated as long as I possibly could, because electricity freaks me the hell out. But
I'm all right with electricity. After I learned that you better have that main breaker off before you're messing with it. But yeah. T is just randomly yelling at things. Looking at something. All right. I'm going to throw this up here. And if you do start like glitching and freezing up, I'll just kick everybody back out.
You're good. Go ahead.
Anybody wants to jump on here? But if it messes up Hutch's side, I'm going to have to kick you back out.
I am more important than you for the next 20 minutes.
That's right. I'm gonna have Ghost Prepper here Saturday.
I know I got stuck in a couple of his lives the other day. I got some of his just random early morning lives. Man, you get him going about that aquaponic system and all that stuff. Yeah.
I've watched the couple that he's got up on his channel. And I've seen him everywhere, on live streams, just chatting, and he's very knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he just seems like a really good dude. And he reached out to me, like, hey, you want to? Like, yeah, absolutely. I've said that in a couple of my videos. As long as you got like legit videos, and you're not just wanting to jump online, look at me. Like, I'll have you on, But that's what I was saying. Like, you're everywhere. So I didn't even think about, like, asking Hutch to come on because he's everywhere. I figured, if he wanted to come on with me, he'd ask me.
I have a problem with trying to pimp myself out. It still feels weird. You know what I mean? I don't like asking for anything.
Yeah, I get
and
you.
I feel like I broke like 500 the other day. So, I'm still like, who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? You guys got like double it once. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here.
Dude, until I went on Grim, and then the week later I went on Prepper Nation, and then the last 3 weeks I think Jason was shouting me out on his list that he does every live stream.
Yeah, he room rated you, didn't you, or whatever
That's what Grim said, but I didn't know that until Grim told me. But I never saw any numbers go up or at all, really. So I don't know. I totally missed it, I guess. But in the last 2 weeks, I've gained over 800 subscribers.
Damn.
I was just right above you, man. I was like at 583, I think. And then the three of them combined, it got me there. Now I got to work on my watch hours because my watch hours are low. Not real. I'm like right at 2,000. You got to have 4 to get monetized.
Well, that's within a year, so you got plenty of time. It shouldn't take too long at all.
What you trying to say, Papa? We don't know stuff? Well, I would never say that, Arkansas.
I knew that was Arkansas just by the way it was written.
Anybody wants to jump on here, go ahead.
Native's too scared. That's fine. He a little boy. That's all right.
Well, Grim's here too.
Grim's going to jump on here and try to get a fight going in the audience.
Hey, that'll work. Man, he was fired up this morning. That was cool.
That's what's good about it, though. Even with the way that the whole morning went, there still wasn't really. It was still, for the most part, respected.
What's up, Hutch? Yeah, come on. Oh, wrong way.
Wrong way.
What's up, Papa?
What's up, man? Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love your new icon, man. That's freaking awesome.
Thank you. I found a little site today where you can actually make stuff. I got some new shirts I'm going to be working on. I'm making Papa's Pack t-shirts, only just PAC for preppers against communism.
I like that. Man. Hutch, is it cold down there or what, man?
We hit like 13 today, so I melted some snow and took a shower.
Hey. That's how you homestead, man.
Hell yeah, it is. That's what I was telling him. I think before you came in is like, he's admirable to me because he just, he had the stones to say, we're done with this. We're just going to buy it. We're going to do it. Don't care what we don't have yet. We'll make it happen. And that's amazing, man. Hats off.
Absolutely, bro.
Every one of y'all can do the exact same thing.
Hey, I want to be like Hutch when I grow up.
For real.
I know
Thank you, Cheryl.
Everybody calls me big brother. I'm like, I'm the youngest person out of everybody. I ain't nobody's big brother. Like,
you're an old soul, man. You're like 80 years old.
I know,
It's
for real, I really am.
Wisdom comes with the beard.
It's that skunky.
More wisdom.
I'm getting there. This took me 10 years to grow, so.
Damn.
Yeah, my facial hair don't grow, man. I'm freaking Native American DNA.
Hey, thank you, Green Thumb. I appreciate that, man.
See you, Sean. God bless you, brother.
So while you've been doing all this ranting, how much of that little bug out cabin you got done?
Man, it's been raining. This is no joke. It's been raining here for almost 4 weeks straight, like with little snippets of sunshine. Like everyone's septic tanks is overflowing here. It's bad, man. The hog pen is so mushy. I have to go every morning and every evening and check the pen because they keep trying to snout out of the pens. We ain't touched the bug out cabin in 3 weeks, man.
Damn. Hey,
Yeah.
I feel your pain. I ain't touched the greenhouse in about 2 weeks. It's driving me crazy looking at it.
I was thinking about your greenhouse the other day, man.
I was too, as a matter of fact.
Well, hopefully, like so many other Americans, I'll get my, blessing from the government and get my own money back from them with my income tax. And hopefully we can get the rest of this thing knocked out here in about a month or so.
That's what I'm waiting on, man. We need materials.
That's why I want to hurry up and try to get everything bought before they do pass out more free money and then the price of everything just skyrockets.
Great man.
You selling brownies? Dude, send me some brownies, man. I like brownies.
Hey, I've been working on merch ideas all day. So around the time I get my studio set up and going, Hutch will have merch.
Nice. Is that
What you talking about, Arkansas?
Up,
Arkansas talking about stuff. He don't know stuff. He's trying to do something weird.
We all need a "Gotta Take a Arkansas" t-shirt.
Yeah,
I think that's one I would probably just have to break down and buy.
Grim said he needs a brownie.
Y'all ain't on my level. You ain't ready for that.
I know. I'd be afraid to eat one of Hutch's brownies.
I'm a vet.
I'd need a medical physician standing by.
Hutch, send Grim a brownie. Says Cat Lady Prepper 23 meow. Since you got to say the whole thing.
You should just send like a regular brownie. Just send like a placebo effect. Just a regular brownie.
Hey, check.
Like, oh, I'm so high.
Grim says send it. I'll do it live.
Oh, you got to. You got to. We'll do a marathon.
Well, I don't know. Grim's a tiny fella. It might not take him long at all. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes before I start to feel anything from a brownie. That's why edibles are my last resort, because I don't like waiting.
Yeah, I know, man. Like you'll eat something and then like 2 hours later you're like, man, nothing's happening. And then 4 hours later you're in the woods like chopping your hair off.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes in and you don't even realize it, and it just hits you like, oh damn, I am high.
Hutch's brownies got crayons in them.
What's
Magic
up,
marker.
Book Club?
Magic marker mix is easier than crayon.
Grim said he'll make it a 2-hour live.
Hey, I already told him if he moves down here, he'll be pretty close to me. He needs to show up at the harvest party, and we'll put that on live. Get him out here drunk and dancing with his shirt off on a bonfire or something.
Steve Out Lion just got banned off of YouTube again.
What do you do this time?
He goes to CNN, Fox, and ABC News on YouTube, and he stays in the comments arguing with people.
Oh,
But I told him to stop doing that.
yeah, that's a hard habit to break. Once you get addicted to that kind of thing, man, it takes a minute to break that.
He's a confrontational dude.
Yeah, it's hard to go cold turkey from that.
Gray Man, Grim, anybody that wants to hop on, the link's up there if you guys want to.
Yeah, guys, I'll jump off. I got to go. I'm supposed to be on
You're
Shrimp
fine, dude.
Zoo at 8, guys. I don't want Hutch to miss out. I'll tell him you said, hey, Hutch. Papa,
yeah, he's good people.
Thanks for letting me jump on, brother. I appreciate you, man. I needed this, man. This really is Therapy Thursday, bro.
Right on.
Wait. There we go.
Coming by.
Backwards.
I can't get used to this camera. I'll see y'all later, man. I love everybody.
Later,
I love
man.
you. Later.
Later. Well, there was that.
So how much land do you have?
None. No, we got I can never remember. Mrs. Papa Prepper, how much land do we have? We live in town. I mean, it's just a lot. I can't remember exactly. It's like an acre, right at an acre, something like that. A little over.
You're about what, 4 lots, something like that?
I think we're double. I think we have 2. I can never remember. She always, I about wrecked the garden. I don't know where she went.
So I know when I was younger, my old man used to be a truck driver, and we almost moved to Indiana. I don't know too much about it. I mean, as far as like the landscape and everything, is it just kind of just
flat?
Woods,
down here, we got woods and we got, hills and hollers, but like for southern Indiana, most of it is just cornfields, soybean fields, just thousands of acres of corn and soybeans. But I mean, we do got, a lot of pretty massive hills and, stuff like that, but it's nothing like, where you're at, of course, but being in Indiana, it sucks because like in the winter, it can be, and Grim, everybody that's from Indiana in here can testify to this. Like in December, you can possibly have like a 60, 65 degree day.
Yeah.
And then the next day it could be -10.
Yeah, that's the same way it's been here for the last 3 years. It's been the exact same way. It'll be 85 degrees one day and then snowing the next. Like, what the hell?
And it's getting worse every year. It's like the summers. Well, I mean, we have summer heat that you would swear you was in Arizona or something. You know what I mean? Like we'll have, seasonable, like nice 80, 85 degree day. And then we'll have a week of like 100, 95, 100, 85, 90% humidity. I mean, it's like we're right in the middle to where we get like the extreme lows, extreme highs. It's crazy.
Everything's out of whack. I think last year, or not this year, but last year, we had snow. We had like a foot of snow in the middle of April, because I usually put my stuff out on April 21st is my, very last date. It has to be out by April 21st.
Right.
We had, foot of snow on the ground. And I was like, what the hell? The last month and a half was in the 60s and 70s. It's weird. Yeah,
around here, it's usually by Mother's Day. You want to have everything in the ground that you're going to have. And it's usually like this year, we went literally from air conditioning, to the furnace being on in the matter of like 3 days. Yeah. There's like this year, there was kind of like no in between, I mean, we had a decent fall, but it was just really warm. And it makes it like, I hunt or try to when I have time, and it makes it hard for that because, you can't really, it sucks to go hunting when it's, you get like a 70-degree morning in the fall. I mean, you can't mess around with the deer. You got to get it dressed and get it wherever you're going. So our weather sucks. But like Grim said, man, it's messed up everywhere. I mean, the weather is just crazy.
It seems like literally every single part of the country over the last year has been hit by something,
right?
Devastating.
You're in Missouri, right?
Yeah, southern Missouri.
Okay, that's what I thought. I seen somebody ask. I thought that's. Now, are you in the Ozarks?
Yeah, I'm. Technically, I'm at the very, very start of the Ozarks, to where it goes from completely flat to just boom, drops. I'm right there at that drop.
That's cool. Keto Homestead, Mrs. Papa Prepper should be the first to tell you she can't water a plant without it dying. It's nothing that she does wrong. It's just she doesn't have good luck. I thought she was still in here, but when it comes to flowers and plants and stuff, that's usually me. Now, our soil here, we have amazing soil, dude. I could walk out there with like a handful of sunflower seeds, beans, whatever, and if the ground's just loose, just toss them, they'll take off. I mean, we really have soil here. It's like sandy, kind of sandy. Yeah. But it's I mean, you can grow anything here.
Yeah, we got maybe a quarter of an inch of soil that's basically leaf debris, and then it's boom. The farthest I've dug is like a 5 foot. So anything after that half inch, quarter inch is solid clay. I mean, it's easy to dig through. It's just heavy as hell. And we've got rock veins that go through. So if you hit a rock that's only sticking up, this much out of the ground, 5 hours later, you get it dug out. It's, it's a 4 foot by 5 foot freaking boulder, The
one thing I have ran into here is that there was an old house here before, and they tore it down to build this house. So, out there digging, tilling up, whatever, I find like an old, like rusted out, piece of pipe, or like I found shingles buried down in there. I found old bottles. And so, I mean, there's some like right around where the house was at I have to watch out for, but really big rocks, it's just like silt. I mean, it's really, we're pretty fortunate when it comes to soil here.
Do you guys own your house, if you don't mind me asking?
Paying, I mean, we're buying it.
So you can pretty much do whatever you want to the yard and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've looked into like, excuse me. What's up, Pepper? What's up, Prepper Tribe? Thanks for coming by, man. I threw the link out there again. But, yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading and looking at stuff online, where people has like a acre of land and can still homestead, I mean, because I had chickens until last year. We had to get rid of them.
See, here's since everything's got to have its own term now, for people who don't have a lot of land, don't look up homesteading, look up hobby farms.
Yeah, and micro gardening. Micro gardening's a thing, yeah. But yeah,
there's channels out there who are people that like half an acre at max, and they've got livestock, they've got garden. You can set up a pretty nice setup on a small piece of land.
Yeah, I don't even think I saved it to my favorites, but you could actually like put in the size of your house and your garage and the size of your actual yard, and it'll like it builds it for you kind of to where everything would be in the most the best place that you could possibly place it, to make everything functional. And so it was pretty cool. I mean, I could fit a lot of stuff in an acre lot.
Yeah, because that was the guideline on how I did this property. Since it's 3 acres, we got lucky that we got straight lines on the property line, so it's easy to do. Just sit there in the free and just map out how you want everything laid out before you actually get out there. That way you can get an idea on paper before you got to actually start doing the hard work.
Right. Hello, Keto Homestead. How are you?
What's going on,
Hello,
Keto?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was just curious. Papa Prepper, you're in Indiana, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in Ohio. I do a lot of homesteading too. I've been on my property 10 years. Sorry, I've got this generic camera.
Oh, yeah.
But have you guys heard of the Homesteading Act?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say it again? You kind of froze up.
The Homesteading Act.
Haven't heard of it.
I haven't.
If you guys go into your local, where you pay your taxes, you can get on a homesteading act and get your taxes cut in half, your property taxes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard
I
something
just
about that.
thought it was a good idea if anybody needed help out there, because my property taxes were like $1,600 a year, I think, and now it's cut down to $600 just from being on the Homesteading Act. And the only thing you have to have is your livestock, chickens, whatever, something small. Say that you live off the land.
So that was all. That's all you
Yeah. The
have
way
to have, like a few chickens, or I mean, do you actually have to have like actual livestock? Like,
No, it can be chickens as long as you're being self-sufficient.
nice.
Yeah.
each state has got to, you got to look into it because each state's probably a little different. We looked into it, I think last year, and it was, we had to make a certain amount of money off the land before we could qualify for it. We had to have certain livestock, certain garden space, and then, but we still had to make some kind of money off the land. I can't remember what the amount was, but yeah.
Huh. See, in Ohio, you don't have to have any income at all. You just have to prove that you have chickens or something.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're wanting to get chickens again as soon as it warms up, because I don't know if you guys ever had chicks in the middle of the winter, but it sucks.
Yeah, I was raising a bottle calf. I just lost last night because it got down to 3 degrees here.
Oh,
Yeah. So, how much land do you have, Hutch?
Huh?
Do you have land?
Yeah, I got 3 acres.
3 acres. Yeah. And like Papa Prepper was saying, his land is like really rich and good to grow. My land's the same way. It's that dark brown.
yeah.
You throw seeds out there and everything just pops up. But I'm like Mrs. Papa Prepper. Is that how you say? When it comes to house,
you froze up. I couldn't hear what you said. You froze up on me.
Your wife said she can't grow any plants.
Yeah, she tries, but
see, in the house plants I kill. Am I still cutting up?
No,
you're good.
Yeah, the house plants I kill every time, but the garden, I can grow anything in the garden. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if it's got roots, I can.
Yeah, I don't do too much.
I can bring stuff back.
I'm doing the first time I've ever done it this year. I'm doing got a bunch of seeds and everything started inside, and they're doing pretty good. It's like I hate to even transplant them. I'm afraid I'm going to kill them.
Yeah.
But I've got like 14 potatoes coming up and all kinds of peppers planted.
The first 10 days.
Huh?
Said the first 10 days is always the scariest because they're so tiny and fragile.
Right.
Yeah, you said that you can't plant anything until after Mother's Day. That's how it is here in Ohio too. I was wondering if we're in the same growing zone.
I would say so. I think we're in
6.
6. Well, I think we're in 5 then.
And I'm in 6B.
I don't know then. We might be. I'm not sure. To be honest with you.
I gotta look at those maps because the ones that I've seen pretty much say where I'm at is 6, and then right above me, pretty much about 100 miles above me, goes to 5, and then I think where you guys are up there, you'd be in like the 5 or the 4 range from the ones I've been looking at. But I don't even know if I'm looking at the right ones because I've been hearing the last couple weeks, I've been hearing more people
That's
talk
what I was
about it.
thinking. We're at it.
What I've been seeing, so I'm like, I need to look into that a little bit more and see if I'm just looking at the wrong thing.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I'm sure your elevation's a lot higher than ours, and that that plays a role in it. But a lot of people say too, like, okay, Grim said Southern Indiana is 6. Thank you, sir. Even Sean said, you can kind of pretty much make your own, zone if you know how to, do your gardening but I'm not that advanced yet. But if he said it, I believe it. That dude is smart.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of little techniques you can do with like cover crops like clovers and stuff like that, and you can use radishes to, like, if you got bad dirt, just throw radishes everywhere after you're, in the fall, and then just let them grow over the winter time. That way, come springtime, they just rot in the ground and you just till them up, and you've got a natural fertilizer that breaks it up and, makes it more aerated. That's a little trick if you got bad soil. It may take a while, if you got really bad soil like I do, but that's a little thing. And you got like winter wheat, those things will get taproot 80 foot long. So stuff like that, to help get in there, and then roots will start breaking that soil up.
Right. I've seen, actually, I watched a video the other night. They had a big enclosed garden area, fenced in into the season, where they've, threw all their scraps in there for compost and everything. They move all their chickens over there and let them work at ground all winter until it freezes, and whatnot. And that works all that compost down in, and it sits there all winter. And they said they've never had results, with their harvest before they started doing that. They said it was incredible.
All right, guys, well, I'm going to hop off here and let you do your thing. I just wanted to come up and say hey and give out a little bit of info.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. You too.
All right, man. We're about 10 after 8. So you want to hop off, or are you good, or go for a few more minutes?
I'm here till you kick me out, brother. I ain't doing nothing.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know. All this year we've had I just built a couple like chicken tractors, and I had 2 rabbits and 2 chickens, and I just moved them every 2 days up and down my cornfield. That way they could do their stuff. And
yep.
They'll clear that stuff out nice.
I've got a big chicken pen. We had to sell our chickens last, I don't know, it was like last February, so I've got that big enclosure out there. It's got all kinds of chicken poop and dirt, and all that's been sitting there since then. So this spring, I go to fill everything up for the corn and whatever. I'll probably get buckets of that and throw in there and till it up in there again. And hopefully I don't have too much like nitrogen or, stuff like that. Trial and error. I'm just using cheap seeds. I've got heirloom that I've got vacuum packed, and in case SHTF, whatever. But so I just went to like Dollar General, JC, Kroger's, whatever, and got cheap seeds to experiment with all this stuff this year. And then if I do good this year with cheap seeds, next year I'll step up to the heirloom seeds, I think.
Well, you guys got a lot of Amish country up there where you're at, though, don't you?
Yeah, there's quite a bit. It's more farther north, but actually they're everywhere around now. But for the most part, it was, I think, farther up north. But they've moved down this way.
You ever try to go hit up some of their little their farmers markets and stuff like that, and you can get those seeds? They sell them by the white packs, by the pound, the half a pound, and
yeah, I didn't think
it comes straight from their stuff, so it's good stuff.
Right. Well, and you know, people, I threw this out there the other night, you know, because a lot of people are, you know, of course they're not going to be heirloom, but you can always get seeds if you can go to the grocery store. I mean, you don't have to just buy seeds, you know, you can buy celery and avocados, carrots, or, you know, radishes, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
tomatoes.
I know everybody's stuck on those heirlooms, but I've had
You'll have the
seeds.
seeds right there, but
The like the stuff I get from the store, like the green peppers and stuff like that. I'll take the seeds out of those,
yep.
plant them, and then get the seeds from the ones that I planted out of that. And I've never had any that. I mean, I've had 2 or 3 that have missed and not produced anything. But
Right.
for the most part, the stuff I'm getting from the store keeps going. You know, at least from my experience, it has been.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable.
Especially the root crops like the ginger and, you know, the potatoes and stuff, of course, all that stuff.
I've never tried growing potato. I'm going to this year, but all you have to do is just cut them in half and kind of let them go to eyes and just toss them in the ground, bury them.
Yeah. Yep. Same thing with garlic. If you get like an actual clove of garlic and pop it open, each one of those little deals, that's the seed, you know?
Right.
So, same thing with peanuts. If you get an uncracked, you know, same thing.
I don't know if I got the patience for garlic or not. It's got to grow for a month.
Yeah, it's not like 9 months for garlic to kick in. You got to plant it in the fall and get it the next year.
Plant it and mulch it, and I mean, you'll get, you know, you'll see it shooting up in a couple weeks, like anything else. But to actually the bulb to grow, don't quote me, but I think it's like 5 to 6 months to get a good bunch of garlic.
Yeah, eventually I want to do sugar cane, but that's the same kind of thing. You got to plant it in the fall, and then, you know, it's damn near 10 months harvest time on that thing. So I got to figure out how that would work here.
I got some seeds right here. I'm pretty excited to get going. It's dwarf balcony lemon trees.
Nice.
You only have to have one. They produce. Yeah, got 20 of them. I've got an avocado seed over here. I'm trying to get to root, but I've heard avocado.
You doing the
Yeah.
Have you seen that toothpick method? Yeah. I've been wanting to try that. I don't like avocados, but I've been wanting to try it just to do it.
Dude, I love avocados. But they say an avocado tree, it takes like 5 to 7 years to even produce a fruit, but some say it takes 2 years. So I don't know. We'll see if I can even get it off the ground.
Figure for best results, you're going to need 2 of them, though. That way you can help with that pollination spread.
Yeah.
Healthier fruit.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Yeah, because I want.
Huh?
Say I love pomegranates, so I got to figure out a greenhouse big enough to grow me something like that. Because man, if I could get pomegranates down here, I'd be set.
That'd be good. I can, you know how to self-pollinate, right?
Mm-hmm. It takes so long to do.
Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah.
That's why I'm using my landscaping as a way to save me all that time and energy, because, you know, certain plants attract certain animals. So you figure I want the ambience, so I want lightning bugs everywhere. You know, everybody loves a field full of lightning bugs, you know, stars in the sky.
Beautiful.
It's freaking awesome. So, you know, tall grasses bring in lightning bugs. Certain different kinds of flowers bring in different kinds of butterflies. You know, things like that. I'm going to build bat boxes, do all that stuff. Hummingbird feeders everywhere. That way, my landscaping is going to be nothing but insect sanctuaries. That way, they can do all the pollinating for me.
Papa Prepper, we have an avocado tree in the backyard. It took 3 years for us. That's Gray Man. He's down in Florida. So,
well, he's got that good weather though.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to have he's got.
Absolutely. I'm gonna throw this link back up here if anybody wants to come in for a couple minutes. We'll probably call it quits about 8:30, so I can go hang out with the missus for a little bit before she goes to bed. And you guys, a lot of people were interested. I'll go ahead and throw it out there while I'm thinking about it. Saturday morning, I don't know what time yet. I will set it up. I'll make sure everybody knows. But we had talked about she's going to do a coupon type thing because, to help people get the most out of their, especially like people that don't have a lot of money, people to, teach on how to go get, like she can go down to the Dollar General, get $30 of stuff for $6. I mean, she's good. So she's going to have her own little, I'm just going to keep it on Papa Prepper for now until she gets, comfortable with it. And then we'll set her up a channel and stuff. But that's going to be this Saturday morning will be her first show for all of you that was wondering before I forget.
She's that lady in front of me in line that I'm always like, damn it, why did you have to go before me?
Sometimes. Not very often, though, man. She's got it down. And a lot of places now you can do it all on your phone because almost every store has an app. So you just go in, you slide the little barcode on your phone. It takes all the coupons off, and it's pretty speedy now. You ever get behind somebody? Well, of course, we didn't go this year, but I know a lot of people in here went Black Friday shopping, the day after Thanksgiving. And my wife is the one that everybody starts to cuss because she's up there price. It's back when Walmart would price match. So we look through all the sale ads, get everything we want, and then go to Walmart to buy it. So we're standing there and 15 people deep behind us, and she's standing there price matching everything, which, I mean, thank God she does. I mean, she saved us a lot of money through the years, man. She's really good. But
yeah, we tried that one year and gave up halfway through. We're like, no, this is good. This is good.
If you can ride it out, man, you can get some awesome deals. But anymore, though, you can just sit right here and do it all online, usually hours before it even goes on sale at the store. That's what she's doing this year.
I know my wife's been talking about wanting to get into something like that just so we can start, quarters and dimes add up, real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like she's good, and I think she'll get a pretty good following, because she's really good at it. She's gonna, because like down here at the Dollar General, they have like $5 off 25 coupon every Saturday. And I mean, she does that with other coupons. And like I said, she'll get, $30 worth of stuff for $5 or $6. And when she does that, she does it every Saturday. That just goes right into our preps. That's now that we're kind of at a comfortable level, with food and stuff, we'll just do that, every Saturday and just stockpile, whatever was on sale that we can use. And we just add it to our prep. So I told her, a lot of people are probably interested in learning how to do that, making a dime stretch out to a quarter,
I know the big thing that we've been doing for a couple of years now is we'll usually buy stuff ahead of the season. That way, like once this winter stuff goes on sale here coming springtime, then we'll go ahead and buy that when, the $30 pants are $7. We'll buy that stuff up and use it next year.
That's what we do too. Grim says, if you get tired of standing in line, just cough. Without a mask, they'll move.
Yeah.
And he said, never underestimate the power of blowing your nose in public.
See, that's the problem. I was kind of hoping that this COVID thing would work because, you stand at the store and you can feel those people just breathing down your damn neck. And you're like, get out of my bubble. You know what I mean? And you figure, hey, Rona's going on. Give me my space. Them old ladies don't give a damn. They will get right up on you.
Yeah, I've had that conversation on here before. Social distancing was the best thing that ever happened to me because I can't, I love people. I like, like this I love doing, But
At
like
an arm's length, though, you got to.
in person, in a store, or in a restaurant or something like that. Yeah, 6 feet. That's amazing. Give me 6 feet. Especially like the dine-in places. You don't have to sit there and have some little kid going on the back of the thing when you're trying to eat, and like, this is great. Yes, he means Karens, absolutely. Eleanor Quantum. I didn't see you come in. And they said, Hutch, do you mean Karens?
Probably.
Fake sneeze and spray ball. Ew.
What do they say? The new sneezing in your mask is the new crap in your pants.
That's great. Arkansas Living said he named his rabbit Karen. Yeah, absolutely. Independent Marine. I am that guy. Instead of road, which I get road rage bad, but I get cart rage too in the store. People bumping into you or stepping on the back of your shoe or running their cart up on your heel. You want to turn around and yeah.
Yeah, especially since I've moved out here, I can't people that well. You know what I mean? You forget how stupid people are whenever you don't have to go out and see them as much.
Absolutely, Mad Shad. He says, I was a cashier in a certain big box store. I used to have the extreme couponers, 2 buggies full of stuff. They would work their magic and I would end up paying them. Amazing. Now, I don't know if that's happened to her yet, my wife, or not. But yeah, I mean, you can watch those shows, dude. They'll go in there and get like $800 worth of stuff and end up having to take money from the cashier. It's like, what?
That's awesome. You wonder how many stores caught onto that, though, and cut that off. It was like, nope, loophole. Done.
Grim said there's a TikTok video going around of a guy. Just sped past me. Of a guy walking in Walmart with an Alka-Seltzer in his mouth with crap running down his chin, telling people he just got the vax. That's awesome. I'm going to have to check that out.
So what are you doing for a garden this year? You doing an outside garden or anything?
Most of my tomato plants, because I have pretty bad back issues, most of my tomato plants and stuff like that, I just keep them in pots, like, great big buckets, whatever, on the patio, or, just spread it out. And, but this year I'm going to actually, till up and plant my corn and beans, because I've never had really good luck here with corn. But I'm going to try it one more time this year and put it because we get bad wind through here. It's like a wind tunnel. And so I'm going to plant it up against the back of my garage, like 5 or 6 shorter rows. So hopefully that'll help. Now, beans I can grow anywhere out here. But I usually just kind of have stuff spread out. You know what I mean? Like, just randomly placed wherever.
That's what I was saying. With that cover crop, once you get your corn down and you get all your weeds out, if you put clover over that whole area that you cleared out, once that clover builds in, it pretty much builds a net and holds those roots down, so it will stop your plants from getting too wind blown.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
And it's a natural nitrogen source. So whatever the nitrogen the corn takes out of the soil, the clover will pretty much put back into it, at least a certain percentage of it.
Now, is that after your corn gets, so high because that's another thing I run into here. We have rabbits bad. Like you never see them. You never see them. But as soon as you start planting a garden and it starts coming up, and you still won't
Yep.
see them. Next day, man, your stuff is wiped out. I did that 2 years in a row. I was like, nope, I'm done. But given what the circumstances are now, where you don't know if you're going to have a grocery store in a week, I thought it was a good time to give it a try again.
Yeah. Well, I'd say with the growth rate that clover goes is pretty quick. And I mean, I don't know how many different strains there are of clover, but we got clover out here that'll get, a foot and a half tall, and it just takes up giant swatches. Eventually I'll show a video of it. But
Okay.
so you figure the maximum it's going to get, at least from my experience, would say about a foot. So you figure you give it about, as soon as the corn gets maybe almost 3 weeks old, then go ahead and start seeding that way. That way, by the time, it's always got that height difference from the beginning kind of thing.
Have you ever done pumpkins or gourds or anything like that?
I do gourds. I do bottle gourds. I'm doing loofah gourds this year. I love gourds. I want to do pumpkins, but eventually I want to do a pumpkin, but I want to do I don't want to sell them. I just want to make one giant pumpkin and go for the world record kind of thing, and then be done with it.
There's what's the name of it? It's based out of Ohio. You could probably search like Ohio seeds or something, but they have I forget what those pumpkins are called, but the seeds are just for that. It's to grow those great big 500-pound pumpkins, and they're only I think it was like $8 for like 20 seeds, something like that. Which
not bad.
But but they're made just to grow those pumpkins. I didn't know that was a specific kind of pumpkin. I just thought it was one, they left alone and turned, so it wouldn't get flat and whatnot. But no,
it's the same thing with watermelon. It's a special seed to get that giant, 200-300-pound watermelon.
I love watermelon.
I can't stand the texture. I love everything watermelon flavored. I can't stand the texture of actual watermelon. It's like eating a sponge. I can't do it.
Yeah, I love watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. I love all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't like any of the melons. My family, they go crazy over some watermelon, and it's a big money maker. So we do a lot of watermelon, or at least we're planning on it. But yeah, I'm more I like the sweet corn and the just the weird shit, just go along and snap the tops of the green onions off and just eat the stems and stuff, what I mean, stuff like that.
I do that like walking down the road and you see a bunch of wild onions off the side of the road, or mushroom hunting. I don't know if you mushroom hunt or if you even know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, morels are a religion around here.
Oh man, there's nothing better. Walking through the woods, you find out wild garlic, wild onions and stuff. And that's what I do. Just pick it off and eat it. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Last year I bought some ginseng seeds. It's got an 18-month. I'm having a brain fart. It takes 18 months to to pop. So I put those in the ground last fall. So hopefully I'll be seeing some of those pop this year. That'd be a nice little money maker. It just sits there.
Yeah, the thing I run into and what I've learned to start doing is I often forget where I planted what. Yeah. So at the end of the season, when we're cleaning up the yard, I just leave the dead stalks there, like sticking up, so I can just tell what it is. Because we have so many flowers and stuff outside planted everywhere, and I forget. I'll go to plant something, and there's a big bunch of bulbs. Whoops. But now I've just started leaving the stalks on everything. So
have you tried the growing the tomatoes upside down? Have you tried that?
I tried it a couple of years ago. Actually, more than a couple of years ago. It's when they first was a big thing. Those topsy turvy, and I didn't really have any luck with it. I haven't tried it since.
So I've done it a couple times in a 5-gallon bucket. It seems to work pretty good. I don't like the bush tomatoes. I don't like those. I like the vining plants. That way, you can mold it around. And with a vine plant, you can get 2 or 3 harvests off. A bush, you get what, 1 harvest and it's done.
Yeah. Now the determinant, that's the ones you can pretty much teach where to go, right? You train them, like run them up the line, then across or whatever. I know there's indeterminate and then there's determinate, but I can never remember which is which when it comes to tomatoes, because one of them will only get so big, and then the other will just grow as long as you let it. And you can prune it and keep it, to where you get a full harvest off of like an 8-foot vine.
Yeah, I just call them bushes and vines.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have every year when it comes to picking my tomatoes and my green beans is I want vines, but I don't know what the technical term is, so I end up just grabbing each variety I can and just popping them in the ground just to see what, like, okay, that's a vine, that's the one I'm keeping.
Hello, Mrs. Papa Prepper. Mrs. Papa Prepper, me Hutch.
What's going on, Miss Papa Prepper?
All ready for bed.
I think the audience was asking for both of you guys to give them like a 15-second song real quick.
You don't want to hear me sing.
It ain't happening.
I can't grow things and I can't sing.
He said that you sing pretty good, that you're just scared. So
The lies he tells.
Well, see, Mr. Hutch is known for stirring the pot.
I'm a semi-professional troll.
Hey, Ugly Prepper. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. No, I was telling everybody that this Saturday you're going to have your first run on your...
I'll give it a shot.
So we're going to keep it under Papa Prepper at first couple shows, and we'll get you comfortable. And
I don't know if I'm going on my own, but we'll do it.
you'll go on your own. You'll like it. YouTube addicting.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only scary. It's like 5 or 6 times.
All right, guys. It's 8:30. I'm going to wrap this up so I can go hang out with the missus for a little bit. And
It's Mrs. Bedtime.
she has to get up at like 3:45 every morning.
If it's not snowing.
Thank you, Keto. It's indeterminate vines are the ones that's trainable. But then where was it at? I seen it a minute ago. Somebody said that determinate just means that it only fruits one time. I think that's what they said.
So that would be the bush then.
Oh, here it is. Prepper Book Club. Hey, I didn't see you come in. Thanks for being here. It says he said yes, determinate fruit all at once. Okay.
It's good to know, but I literally forgot those words as soon as you said them out of your mouth.
Determinate and indeterminate.
I'm not going to remember that in 20 minutes. Some of those crazy words you just got to say like 1,000 times before it finally clicks in your head. You know what I mean?
Have you ever come across a word and the more you say it, the more just dumb it sounds?
Yeah.
Like, is that a word? And you start questioning yourself. Am I saying it right?
Look who you're talking to, man. Of course I do that.
Yeah, everybody don't forget that Angry Prepper is live at 9:00.
It's okay. He makes fun of me for things that I don't know how to say. So you can forget words.
Tell them how to say crayons.
Crayons.
No.
It's collar and crayons.
Collar and crayons.
I've never seen crayons.
I ain't either. See? I know what crayons are.
Crayons. Crayons.
How do you say pajamas? Is it pajamas or pajamas?
Pajamas. Of course it's
Wrong.
pajamas.
Wrong.
It's PJs.
Yeah, that's usually what I
What
say.
do you put on your feet that go in your shoes?
Socks?
Sockies.
No.
You gotta have sockies and blankies.
Come on, you got to say sockies for us.
Hey,
Kinda
I'll say
goes-
footsies.
You know, it's all got to go together.
We say footsies down here in the hills.
Footsies is cute. Ooh, I like footsies.
Thanks.
That might have to be my new word.
Boom! Look, I taught somebody something. Mission accomplished for the day.
Like I can't say rural.
Rural.
King.
Yeah.
Or no, it's saddlery. Like country
We have a
saddlery.
we have a boot shop, like a Western footwear. It's called Country Saddlery.
Oh, yeah.
Saddlery.
She has to say saddlery.
Yeah. I'm halfway on that one. I was just trying to think of that. I was like, I cannot say that a single word. Saddlery.
Saddlery.
That's some weird. We've gone off the rail.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Now y'all got me where I can't talk. I think I had the most in here tonight that I've ever had, and I truly appreciate that. God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you. Papa Prepper out.
Hutch.